Hello everyone, it's Lexi and I'm back with our grocery store grab and go series. Today we're going to be talking about all things Target. So this video is about snacks. If you're a chip fan, maybe pork rinds are a good option for you. Also, there are these baked cheese crisps. There are so many brands. Every grocery store I've looked at, there's tons. These ones are my favorite. These are Wisps and they come in all different flavors. There's also these Parmesan crisps. Lots of different options at Target. Next are grain-free granolas. There are a ton of different brands at Target. Here are a couple that I found, but they usually consist of seeds, nuts, coconut, chocolate, or for that sweet tooth craving without the high sugar and high carb content. These are all great and you can throw them on top of your Greek yogurt in the morning. Here are some chickpea chips. These are more nutrient dense than your traditional chip. Cheese is also a great grab and go snack. They have tons of different varieties at Target. The Laughing Cow cheese are nice to spread on veggies. They also have cheese trays you can share with the family. Some more cheese up here. These Sargento balanced snacks are great as well. Olives and pickles are typically at every grocery store, and these are great snacks. Here we have peanut butter, almond butter, lots of different types of nut butters you could do that are high in our healthy fats. I found these small packs of olives and cauliflower. And pickles, these ones have different kinds of flavors, different kind of pickles. All these are so great for just grab and go. Salsas, queso, guacamole, anything like that can also be a quick low carb snack. Here are a bunch of different dips that I found. These would all work for low carb. Next we have these adult Lunchables is what we like to call them. Pepperoni and cheese, hummus, hard-boiled eggs. This is the nut aisle. There are a ton of different flavors of different kinds of nuts, so you can never get bored. Next is beef jerky. Always make sure to get the zero sugar. Here is part 2 of our meal ideas from Target. If you missed part 1, make sure to go back and watch it and get all the good ideas for more low-carb lifestyle eating. Here's a box meal. This is mac and cheese made from chickpea pasta. Banza is a great brand, still high in carbs, but higher in protein as well. When we have grains, I prefer that they're whole grains, so quinoa, brown rice. Here is some Banza rice down below. Next are a whole line of Banza noodles made from chickpeas like we were mentioning before. So I definitely would use these over a traditional refined and processed noodle. There are also some other pastas made from red lentils. Next is Rayo's marinara sauce. This is lower in carb with less sugar. Primal Kitchen has a low sugar ketchup. Ray's has no sugar added and low sugar barbecue sauces. There are also these skillet kits that you just have to throw meat into. Lots of different sauces here too. You can use different forms of protein. Target has a large selection of frozen meats and seafood. Here are some ones that are already seasoned. All you have to do is pop them in the oven or grill them up. Lots of protein options here, all flavored with different things. We gotta keep it interesting. Here are some chicken sausages, which I like a lot. My favorite is this chicken apple one. For our plant-based eaters, there's also a large selection of tofu and tempeh soybean products. There were so many great meal ideas at Target that we had to make our own video for just breakfast. So this is the Target edition breakfast video. And these are all more lower carb, nutrient dense ideas. Target has these egg bites. They are great. My favorite is the bell pepper and spinach. Hard-boiled eggs, Sara Lee bread. Make sure to get multi-grain. There is some sugar-free jam, tons and tons of different nut butters that you can include. Birch Benders has a keto line for pancake and waffle mix. They also have these frozen waffles too. There are these Jimmy Dean cups. They're called Simple Scrambles. Also just crack it kits so you can crack eggs in there. Jimmy Dean skillet breakfasts, the Jimmy Dean breakfast bowls, all these are great. I saw these frittatas, also Jimmy Dean brand. Tons and tons of different egg bites in the frozen section, and these egg witches also look really good. No bread there. Here are some low-carb keto cereals that you could try. There's Kashi Go, Wonderworks, Catalina Crunch. We like Catalina Crunch, we've tried it before. If you're a cereal person, you could also use grain-free granola instead. This is made of nuts, coconut, chocolate, seeds, tons of things like that. Target had a ton of different brands. Next is our milks. We like to stick to almond or coconut milk. Make sure these are unsweetened. Fairlife has a whole milk as well. We found some macadamia, coconut milk, almond milk. Orgain has a protein milk that's plant-based too. Next up is Greek yogurt. There are tons of different brands here. Fage, Too Good, only has 2 grams of carbs in it. We also have Oikos 000 brand. Those are also low in sugar. And then Light and Fit is another Greek yogurt as well. Next up is cottage cheese. They were out of a lot of their cottage cheese, but they have these little cups with fruit in it. These are also low carb. If you like to include some carb in your morning, you could try oatmeal, which is a whole grain. Here are a couple brands. A lot of us have a sweet tooth, so I'm gonna go over a couple of lower carb, low sugar options that Target had on their shelves to help with those more sweet cravings. First, we're gonna talk about protein bars. Kind has these ones. We like the ones made with the full nuts, so the ones I'm showing here, Zone bars, Think bars, anything that says keto on it will likely be low carb. Make sure to look at your labels. Here are just a couple that we found as well. Coconut is also great for that sweet tooth. When sweetening things, you want to use allulose, swerve, monk fruit, stevia. If you like to bake, try using coconut or almond flour in your cooking instead. Next up are high key cookies. There are a ton of different flavors of these. When it comes to chocolate, you want to try to stay more with the dark chocolate. These are high in our healthy fats and low in sugar. Lily's Chocolate is a brand that has a ton of different flavors and sweetened with stevia and monk fruit. They also have these peanut butter cups and chocolate chips for baking, which is really nice. Next up is Smart Sweets. This is a newer brand, has low sugar candies, more of the gummy candies. Next up is ice cream. Halo Top has a keto series ice cream. Make sure it does say keto series or else it can be pretty high in carb. Rebel is also another fan favorite. Next up is our flavored carbonated water. Any of these would be great. Zevia and Virgil's have sodas, and these are sweetened with stevia and monk fruit, so we would suggest these over other diet sodas. Hum has kombucha. We really like the way this tastes, and coconut water can also be something to try.